Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's Advent, it's the 20th of December, and it's a Monday. So, we're going to wait for that Baraka to work its magic. And while we do, we may as well have a little chat about what's ahead of us. So, it could be a very decisive day for Advent. Any of these next four could be, because we know exactly what we want to see. From yesterday's video, you may remember that we are four die short of two complete sets, and we have precisely 4 days left. So the tension I can only build so much. We need to find a member of those outstanding sets every single day, and hopefully, please Jesus, hopefully it's not going to be another D6 today. We'll see. We'll see. Anybody getting the ASMR tinglies from that Baraka? I hope so. If I can do nothing else this morning, it's make you feel good. Sounded a lot more sexual than it should have. Let's open this bad boy up. Well. Well then. And so it is decided. One set shall go incomplete. We shall be one die short of a complete set. But which set? That we do not yet know. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt especially so because the duplicate fucking D10 that we're after getting. It's a ones place D10. It's a newbies. I'm gonna need this Baraka. Oh look, my right hand. You never get to see that. I do have one. I'm just usually holding the camera with it. Anyway. Well, we better roll the fucking thing anyway and see what happens. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt so much. It's gonna hurt so bad. At least, if nothing else, this series of little videos will chart the descent and the downfall. And they can't argue that two complete sets were not in the thing. Oh, unless the last day has two dice in it. That would be a bit silly, though. I'm sure that won't happen. That'll be some kind of Christmas miracle. Let's roll and see. What are you? You're an 8. An 8 on the big old newbies. Nothing I enjoy more than big newbies. Number 8 on newbies is 37. I think we might have seen this one before. 37. Oh, we haven't. Interesting. Okay. Well, look at it. It's not all bad. At least the color temperature of the dye matches the color of a Baraka mid-effervesce. Give me a second. I'll go get the fucking tape. It's the Hamilton soundtrack. It's not that terrible, awful, no good, very bad Hamilton mixtape that inserted lots of pop stars into the songs that were otherwise good. It's not that. I don't have any time for that particular thing. This is the OG. Lin-Manuel Miranda's fucking the seminal. I don't even know what seminal means, but a lot of people say it. Seminal fucking CD, DVD, available now on Disney Plus, but not on Blu-ray. Oh no, you got to rent your access to Hamilton, an American musical. You couldn't tell already by my rather varied tastes in music. I do quite a soft spot for musicals, especially Hamilton. I think in recent years, a lot of people that say would be musical resistant or musical averse kind of choose it as an exception, which is funny because it's also for certain people like my mom the exception to their broad hatred of rap music. You know, these rap singers, they come out and they do a lot of rap singing. Yeah, some people don't enjoy that. I'm sort of rap singer ambivalent, to be honest. Rap singers aren't really, they're not really meant for me. To be fair, you know, it's very apparent that considering my my enjoyment of artists like Avril Lavigne and everyone else that you've seen so far. But rap singers aren't really singing their rap music for me. But this is a very good musical. And if you don't like musicals at all, if you've got no time for musicals, but you do like listening to cool music, yeah, there's some pretty cool music on this. If, however, you enjoy music because of the way it sounds and not the way that it makes you seem, you'll also get something out of Hamilton as well. Because there's, I mean, Christ, the track. This is a double stuffed Oreo Act One, Act Two. So it's only fair that I give a recommendation off of Act One and Act Two, which will say an awful lot about me. There's only one bad song on Act One. I'm gonna let you guess which one. It's Farmer Refuted. I'm not even gonna fucking joke about it. It's Farmer Refuted, but everything else on Act One kicks ass. Um, let's see. As far as recommendation goes, I always enjoy Satisfied. I've gotten in, I wouldn't say heated debates, but I've gotten in debates with people who also enjoy Hamilton about the best songs off of certain acts. And as with anything, it's all going to be a matter of taste, because if you've got something with such broad quality, it's kind of like finding your favorite portrait in an art gallery. Because they're there in the first place, they're all going to be pretty fucking good. So, it's it's just a matter of personal preference. That does remind me, though, there is a great video online of the first time that your man himself, Lin-Manuel, who's a lovely guy by all accounts in interviews. He comes across as very genuine and lovely, but he performed the first track off of Hamilton, which is called Alexander Hamilton, don't you know? He performed that for like a White House gala or a dinner or something in front of President Obama, and everybody laughed. Everybody laughed at him, but they weren't laughing at the Tony Awards and had fucking swept away everything. And they definitely weren't laughing in the theaters because tickets were impossible to get for Hamilton when it was on Broadway. Anyway, I've never seen it on Broadway. I seen the terrible, awful, no good, very bad Disney Plus version, and I've seen it a couple of times. The YouTube animatic is better. Fucking fight me. Absolutely fucking fight me if you disagree. No, don't actually fight me. I'm fleshy and weak and I can't fight for shit. So, recommendations of the first act. It's going to definitely be Satisfied. I know, but I like it. I like it a lot. And off of Act Two, Jesus. I'm gonna say. Okay, I had to have a real think about this. I'm gonna say that if you have not listened to Hamilton at all and you don't know anything about it, go for The Room Where It Happens, because that was the one that sold me on the musical initially. However, if you do know, then you already know that there's some quality at the end, and then it's gonna have to be The World Was Wide Enough, because I want to make you laugh. I also want to make you cry, apparently. But realistically, there's not a bad answer. Like it's all good. It's all quality. It's got a little bit of musical, a lot of rap, good shit. Is it gonna stand? Oh, it is fantastic. Yeah, funny one today. Bit of a mixed blessing, because on the one hand, we got to enjoy a bit of musical action, which I didn't think we would get to do. But then on the flip side, this is bad news. Now I don't know what to expect, because we're either going to get as much of the dice set as we possibly can, like possibly omitting maybe the tens place, the tens place D10, like dice that aren't absolutely essential for a quote unquote complete set, but you got to have your full seven, otherwise what's the point? I don't know what they're going to do. I dread to imagine what's going to happen. I thought the last 4 days of Advent were going to be fairly by the numbers, but it turns out no. They're actually going to be disappointing. Never expect anything and you'll never be disappointed. That's what they say. Day 20. A nice wholesome note to start your Monday on. See you tomorrow for I don't even fucking know what. We'll find out when we find out. See you then.